I first started coming to Element when I was about probably 13 or 14, I remember. And it was my grandma who was in town visiting, and she took me to find a church because I was really wanting to find a church and somewhere to go. And she took me, and I just absolutely loved it from the moment that I stepped in. After I graduated, I was trying to figure out my next steps on where to go, kind of what to do for college. I knew that I was looking for a ministry college, but I wasn't exactly sure where that was at or where that was going to be. And then I had one of our pastors come up and kind of just mention that we were having a school of ministry here at church. And I was actually really interested in that because I really didn't want to leave Element. I wanted to stay here and figure out some things that I could do. I was even considering school online at that point for ministry. But when this opportunity came up, I knew it was an opportunity that I really just couldn't miss out on. I first got called into ministry at one of the youth camps that we went to. It was actually my first youth camp that I had been to back in 2017. It was a little scary because I thought the calling into ministry was going to be one of those things that was going to go away in a couple years, kind of like some of the other things that I had thought I was going to do with my life. But it's been about 4 or 5 years now, and I'm still going strong on that calling, and ministry I know is where I want to go into, and specifically kids ministry. So I'm going through an accredited school right now, which means that I will end up with my associate's degree, and ministerial leadership is what I'm studying. And so basically weekly I do school in the mornings, and then in the afternoons I do practicum, which is all kids ministry based stuff. And depending on what your practicum is, some students do youth ministry, production ministry, whatever that looks like for the student specifically. And I also considered a place with really great leadership, and that's what I wanted, was leaders who were going to pour into me, give me the opportunities to do things that I wouldn't usually do, and most importantly, pull me out of my comfort zone and help grow me to my next level, whatever that would look like. And I found that here in the School of Ministry. I have honestly grown so much through the School of Ministry. There have been many opportunities that I've gotten that I never would have thought would ever happen. I've gotten opportunities to plan events and to do new things, to get out of my comfort zone, new opportunities to grow myself personally by doing things such as personal development every single morning. I have leaders that push me to do my best in everything I do, even when I don't necessarily feel like doing my best or I don't feel the greatest. They're always pushing me, and they're always there for me.